The April 30th, 2018 Mississippi Ku Klux Klansman use of deadly force in the kidnapping of Kerry Cornelius Johnson for an alleged expired tag. Cease and desist has been issued. When protesting injustice fail, as a sovereign citizen, know your legal and or lawful defenses against the attacks of the Ku Klux Klan's law enforcement. Rocks, bottles, bricks, or patty cake options.
Ward 3 Jackson City Councilman Kenneth Stokes feels police from other cities are reckless when they chase misdemeanor suspects into Jackson. He wants to throw rocks, bricks, and bottles at these officers. The councilman met with reporters today and said such action will send a stern message to officers who want to track down young men who steal bubble gum.
What I suggest, we get the black leadership together, and as these jurisdictions come into Jackson, we throw rocks and bricks and bottles at them. That'll send the message, we don't want you in here.
Stokes says if the law allows outside jurisdictions to chase misdemeanor offenders into Jackson, then the law needs to be changed.
You can't tell me that these police officers do not understand the word jurisdiction. They know that they're out their jurisdiction. They do not have the authority to come in here and do the things they do, especially when you're talking about misdemeanors. We're not talking about bank robbers. We're not talking about murderers. We're not talking about kidnappers. I was on the council when it was a white mayor and a white majority council and a white chief of police. You didn't have any of these changes. I was on the council when it was a white mayor and a black majority council and a white chief of police. No chases. When you get a black mayor, a black majority council, and a black chief of police, we're getting more and more of these chases. And don't forget, Ms. Tearsdale, it was former sheriff Tyrone Lewis, whose aunt was killed in one of these kind of chases. My position was, I'll get with the black leadership and see what suggestions they have. I said, as for my suggestion, it would be bricks, bottles. Now that was, and rocks. That was my suggestion. I did not say, let's go get a bunch of bricks, bottles, and rocks. Let's go out here tomorrow.
So we've had the decision from the Supreme Court of the United States in Elk versus the United States. Let's look at some other case law. Important to note, one may come to the aid of another being unlawfully arrested by the likes of such Klansmen that have disguised themselves in law enforcement uniforms. For it is not an offense to liberate, again, liberate, in other words, to free one from the unlawful custody of the Klan's law enforcement. One may come to the aid of another being unlawfully arrested, just as he may where one is being assaulted, molested, raped, or kidnapped, as y'all heard Councilman Kenneth Stokes say. So who's dumb? Who's ignorant? Who's stupid? This is not an offense to liberate one from the unlawful custody of an officer, even though he may have submitted to such custody without resistance. Another case decision: each person has the right to resist an unlawful arrest. In such a case, the person attempting the arrest stands in the position of a wrongdoer and may be resisted by the use of force, as in self-defense. We, the people, are living in a police state. This is the 21st century. Protesting is not working. So let's put the laws to work and let's shut down this Klan's empire. Let's liberate ourselves from the oppression of the white Jews, Zionists, supremacists, and the likes of the Nazis.
Reaction on social media and from metro area law enforcement was swift.
Actually, Councilman Stokes is the one inciting racism and violence against police officers.
Some even say they're concerned about the safety of their officers now.
And that's why we're here in unity, saying we don't agree with it. We're very disappointed in Mr. Stokes' statements, and we stand unified against that kind of activity.
If I have somebody throwing a brick or a bottle at me, that's it's a threat to my life, to my health, and my safety. To me, he's inciting some innocent young person that doesn't understand the law is going to get hurt over it because of him, because I fully expect my deputies to defend themselves.
Let us hear what Mississippi's Governor Phil Bryant has to say. Important to note, Phil Bryant's uncle, Roy Bryant, was involved in the murder lynching of Emmett Till. 2. Roy Bryant's wife, Carolyn, the aunt of Phil Bryant, was the white woman that lied on Emmett Till and conspired with others to have him murdered based on lies she told. She has never been brought to justice for the role played in Emmett Till's murder, although confessing to the lies told that contributed to Till's murder. 3. The Ku Klux Klan's lawyers, Baker, Donaldson, Bierman, Caldwell, and Berkowitz, is also legal counsel to the state of Mississippi, Phil Bryant, as well as the United States of America. 4. Baker Donaldson and his despot empire seek to take natives, Native Americans, and those labeled by the white man as blacks, Negroes, African Americans, people of color, backwards. However, this is the 21st century, and the treaties that the white man attempts to use to assert claims to the land's territories, known as the United States of America, have expired. 5. There are other legal and or lawful options available via international laws, etc. Should the white man refuse to return the lands and territories, for some reason, the white man is confused in thinking that America is his country. Laugh out loud.
Jackson City Councilman Kenneth Stokes is under fire for saying he thinks people should throw rocks, bricks, and bottles at police officers from other jurisdictions who chase cars into Jackson. Those comments putting Jackson in the national spotlight. Today, Governor Phil Bryant saying those comments went too far, and he plans to investigate. 16 WAPT's Allie Ware reports.
The governor of Mississippi is firing back at a Jackson council member for encouraging bricks and rocks to be thrown at police officers. Governor Phil Bryant says he plans to ask the attorney general to investigate whether the remarks are a criminal threat against law enforcement officers. Stokes is upset that police from other jurisdictions lead high-speed chases into Jackson. His theory, though, isn't getting much support from the public.
Other surrounding metro police have to do what they have to do to stop crime in the area.
Follow them in bricks as they come into the city so that you can cause an accident. That makes no sense.
That's ignorance. That's pure ignorance and not no common sense.
So now let's hear what a white supremacist who is serving as the sheriff of Madison County, Mississippi, has to say. For those who may not know, in May of 2017, a class action lawsuit was filed against Madison County, Mississippi, and as you all can see, the Sheriff Randall Tucker is named. Okay? Not only that, did y'all know that there's a shortage of Klansmen? That they are so desperate that they are now out recruiting blacks, Hispanics, gays, and Jews to join the Klan? Yes. Don't think that those that are wearing these hoods and law enforcement uniforms, the Klansmen, are just of white descent. No. They have recruited blacks, Hispanic, gays, and Jews to be part of this conspiracy that's targeting natives, Native Americans, and those in whom the white man has labeled blacks, Negroes, African Americans, and people of color.
The governor isn't the only one upset with Stokes' remarks.
If anybody carries out the act that this community servant just asked him to do, he's liable. It says in the state statute, in order for him to be liable, all he has to do is incite or encourage others to commit a crime. He does not have to be there. And that's exactly what he has done.
So let's look at some of the information in that May 2017 complaint filed against Madison County. So we have issued at least 2 cease and desists on behalf of Kerry Cornelius Johnson. And that has been filed in the Municipal Court of Washington County, Mississippi. The first one was filed on or about May the 24th, 2018. And the response is due by June the 4th, 2018, which as of the time of this video preparation was yesterday. And the one on the 24th was in regards to the April 30th, 2018 kidnapping, alleging some criminal charges against him that occurred or is alleged to have happened way back in 2010, almost 8 years ago. For those who may not know, the statute of limitation has run. So they had at least 2 years to bring formal charges against Kerry Cornelius Johnson. And the prosecutor did not do that. So we have issued a cease and desist on Mr. Johnson's behalf, in which he has gotten filed as of May the 24th, 2018 in the Municipal Court of Washington County. And a response is due by June the 4th, 2018. A second cease and desist has been issued and filed in the Municipal Court of Washington County, Mississippi. Mr. Johnson filed that on or about June 1st, 2018. And there is a response deadline given of June the 11th, 2018. So understand that when protesting and justice fails, as a sovereign citizen, know your legal and or lawful defenses against the attacks of the Ku Klux Klan's law enforcement. Rocks, bottles, bricks are patty cake options. If you want to reach out to us, you may do so through the Utica International Embassy, a legally and lawfully formed new government within the lands and territories of the United States of America. Post Office Box 31265, Jackson, Mississippi 39286. Our toll-free number is 888-700-5056. Local phone number is 601-885-3358 or 513-680-2922. Our website is at www.uticainternationalembassy.website. Our email address in regards to matters such as this is black-codes-law at Utica International Embassy.website. Peace.